I'm discovering is when I stand in that place, non-resistance maybe, is that something powerful happens. Something terrific stirs in me, and I'm able to see a little bit more of what in metaphysics is described as perfect right action. You know, I came to metaphysics because I believed in perfect wrong action. I thought everything was wrong. And so I spent all of my metaphysical training learning how to fix the universe. Now I'm seeing, actually, just leave the universe alone. Leave it alone and stand in powerful acceptance and watch what stirs. Can I always do this? Oh, no. No, it's like learning to snowboard, you know? Loss of dignity, falling down, not a get-rich-quick scheme. Don't know if you'll get it even on the first day. 6 seasons later, you're still looking clumsy. Do you know what I mean? But the long view gets us standing up again. Gretchen Robbins' blog. Let me read to you some of her own words. She writes, many of the activities that bring the most happiness also require a lot of energy. Now, if you're not disciplining yourself to get enough sleep and to exercise, for example, you're likely going to feel exhausted by the time you get to your leisure time. You're not going to challenge yourself to learn to grow roses or to use Photoshop or to bake bread. You're not going to organize a bunch of friends to go bowling on the weekend or plan a party for your anniversary. You're going to plonk down in front of the TV. It takes energy to juggle your schedule, attend a class, or talk to strangers, or practice several times a week, or to admit your ignorance, or to run errands, or to do research. I mean, you may well have identified activities that you think would make you happier in the long run, but you're too tired to tackle them. So if most of your leisure time is dedicated to relaxing fun, remember that, try to incorporate some challenging or accommodating fun into your day. Look for the kind of activities that involve learning to do something new, visiting new places, even if it's a store or a library or something, getting together with other people, whether with friends or strangers. And if you're too tired for anything but relaxing fun, then you can work on your energy level by, for example, going to sleep earlier. And she goes on. Now I read this because these excellent suggestions reminded me to apply it again to gratitude. You know why I'm so interested in gratitude? It's the motive power of the universe. That's what Ernest Holmes says. It is the magic and the mystery out of which all things are made. So how to apply this great advice, to gratitude? How do I give myself a real boost in gratitude experience and skill? Well, let's do it in reverse order. Practice on things that are easier first. That's my advice. How? Take the time to tell a loved one something you appreciate without being attached to how they receive it. Or if you're more private, sit down and give yourself a week to write down a gratitude list. This is not new technology. So if you're just too tired to do it, you never will. Actually, it takes attention to figure out all the things you're grateful for. It really does. Or on Thanksgiving Day, if you're having people over, you're going somewhere, why not take a moment to write a card for every single person that's going to be present, and whether you like them or not, tell them something you appreciate about them and their life. After all, they are a God. Really? Isn't that true? They are a reflection of the Most High. There's got to be something in them that you see that reveals that one thing. See, It takes attention. And then you keep your middle range skill in shape by doing that. You access your grateful heart. And then if you're willing to accept the assignment, you add to your repertoire one of the tougher skill sets, For example, you take some time in the quiet of your own mind and you look into your life to find maybe just one place where you can put down your walls or your weapons or your worry and accept who or what is in front of you, maybe even yourself. Acceptance first, celebration follows naturally. Gratitude is the result. How do you do it? I don't really exactly know. I really don't know. It's hard for me to try and figure out a strategy. I think I have some clues I've picked up along the way. I think, acceptance is one important strategy. I think prayer and meditation, some kind of spiritual practice, definitely. I can't see how to do this without a strategy like that. I see friends and good community very important in being able to do this, to access my grateful heart. But above all, what I see is that there's no one-size-fits-all. And I trust that there is a wisdom, like Reverend Joyce said, there's a power in you that does know what is the next step, that knows you even though you may have walls and worries and weapons, and that will instruct you from within. And then there is also this practice that we do every single year. This is a great practice. You can add that to your skill set. To use the power of your imagination to summon up what it would be like to feel grateful for something as if we had received it. That's just play. And then you've got a project from each category. That's just play. Now, keep in mind that we do this because we feel that we know well enough that we're not coercing the universe to present anything. We're not doing this to create some kind of desperate, unreasonable attachment to outcome. No, we're doing it to practice saying yes to our most natural feelings. To think, to reach, to create and imagine. And so you've got this little card, and there are places for you to write down 3 things, and it's just so simple and fun. If you want to participate in it, you can write down your intentions. And if you need, I think the ushers have got pencils. They'll actually hold up your hand, they'll bring a pencil for you. So there's a moment of activity and creation, and what we're going to do, Linda and I, we're going to make up something right here on the spot to create a platform of sound and prayer so that as you access your creative thought, you can let it flow down. What do you think you want to do, Linda?
I want to do Blessed Be,
Blessed
and I'm getting
be.
feedback.
Are you not anymore?
Still a little bit more.
Little bit of feedback.
Yeah, monitor down. Thank you.
Okay. Blessed be.
Thank you.